Plants vs Zombies. We all know it. A game that made us believe that all tower defense were like it, and in reality this was a twist on the genre. Its aesthetics, gameplay and music convey a sense of love and appreciation that is reminiscent of the feeling we get when playing indie games, such as Hollow Knight, A Short Hike, or Cult of the Lamb, even if that last one I don't like it so much. Focus. But is Plants vs Zombies an indie game? No way. Plants vs Zombies is far from being an indie game. With a team around 90 developers, it's more comparable to a game like Fallout New Vegas than an indie game like Cuphead. You can see the numbers on the screen if you pay attention. So, it's not a fucking indie, that's for sure. But if the 9 original developers still owned Plants vs Zombies, what other video games might they have created? And now, that's a really interesting question. Certain requirements are necessary for this scenario, such as a team of 20 people. I'm being generous, to be honest. The game should belong to a popular indie genre, so a roguelite. The game should fit in with the world of PvC, so you won't see a dating simulator. I'm sorry. These are reasonable requirements for an hypothetical indie studio. Now let's imagine what they could have created if EA wasn't such an ass. So Plants and Zombies. Plants. What genre could it fit into it? Oh, I know, a survivor. What? Yes, it's like a new genre, not a survival. No, a survivor, like this one. I think you understand now. It's you against many enemies. You have to level up so these huge waves don't overwhelm you. Game lasts about 30 minutes and it's kinda fun. So, PvC can fit here. We'll replace the dwarf with a pea shooter and the enemies with waves of zombies, and voila, you understand it. You have your goatee. Being honest, the first reason why I'm making this video is because YouTube wants more blood, and second, because I want a Plants vs Zombie survivor. It's a great idea for me. Oh, and yes, survivor genre is a very popular one these days, so there's no doubt they will try it. But could they have developed this game with only 20 persons? And the answer is yes. DRG Survivors, the example, is the best Survivors ever made and was developed by a team of around 50 people according to the credits, so this game could be a great idea if EA weren't so trash. Let's change genres for a moment. We should really care more about the plants than the zombies. So, what game has lots and lots of plants? Have you ever heard of screen idols? They are like what you're seeing right now, cute little things progressing on your screen while you work on your projects. What kind of projects? You know, reinstall Fallout New Vegas for the 12th time, or watch cat videos the algorithm keep feeding you. Wow, YouTube hasn't changed a shit in these 50 years. Good for them. And Rusty Retirement is one of those games. So imagine a version of this with Plants vs Zombies team feels natural. Watching your defense line grow while you study or watch a show. Maybe in the night, I was gonna say Blood Moon, but that doesn't exist in real life. And speaking about music, do you remember Laura Shihigara?
Her soundtrack from the original PVC lives in my mind like a dormant agent waiting to return, and a good way to return will be in a screen idle game. That's not the name of the genre, that's the name that I use. So a game like that with the Laura music will be awesome. Using Rusty Advertisement as a reference, it sells about 500,000 copies, which is huge for something mostly programmed by one person. That scale of success makes this type of projects surprisingly feasible, honestly. You could even develop it alongside another project like a survivor style game for saying something random. And for me, it would be an amazing idea. But maybe you are waiting for something else. Maybe a specific genre. You know, a farming game. You want a farming game with PvC mixed with tower defense because it's the foundation of the Plants vs Zombies franchise. And yes, I think that too. Think about Stardew Valley, Coral Island, or Field of Mistra. People will sell a kidney for a game of PvC similar to these games. Imagine managing resources, choosing plants for defense, watching them wield over time and choosing others plants that will last longer, adapting to the seasons and weathers. There's so much potential here, even in PvC Adventures, a game that really exists. We could glimpse an alternative future where this game could be created. And about the question of this genre is popular among indies? Absolutely, I just named the three biggest examples for me. Here we see new cozy games trying to be the new Stardew Valley. And it could be done with 20 developers. Well, Field of Mistra Studio has around 10 people. And we don't even need to talk about the Stardew Valley. So yes, it's very doable to make this project.
But that will never happen. Because Electronic Arts owns the intellectual property of Plants vs Zombies. Same story with Patapon and Sony, my beloved Katamari, locked away by Namco. And don't even get me started on Konami. Games made with love and passion, trapped in the hands of big companies that don't even give a damn about them. Plants vs Zombies just got a poorly made remake. Everyone hated it. And that only proves my point. A small group once created something beautiful, a game everyone loved, a world no one had seen before. And I'm pretty sure at least one of them wish they could come back and create something new in the world they loved. We all want to see art made by real love and passion and real people. But again, that will never happen. The big companies will sit on those IPs, Smog get all the gold for himself, and we are left here imagining an alternative reality where those worlds were free to grow. Every day, every hour, someone creates something, a book, a story, a song, a memory. And we don't have enough time to discover everything humanity has made. Maybe we are not meant to, anyways. But this is something that you knew. This is something that was created by a human. This is something that we all loved. And we'll never see it again explored with the same love. And maybe that's the lesson. Create more and love what other people create. Explore, searching for what you truly enjoy. Support and appreciate people's work. Not out of fear of losing them. No, that will be hollow. But because their creation just exists. Because someone made them. That alone is worth celebrating. Thank you for hearing. Kind of a sad end, I guess. Great guys, and support them, support me in coffee. No, subscribe, like I really appreciate people's comments and feedback. I see that a lot of people really like the last video. I hope this one is not a downfall. I guess I'm improvising. I don't have a fuck. How do you say it in English? A script, so it's more difficult to me to express me. But thank you for the support. Thanks.